If I had the chance to go back in time, there are 10 habits I'd start practicing right away. No hesitation. Each one has had a powerful impact on my life, bringing more focus, calm, and productivity than I ever imagined. What's wild is how simple they are, but the results? Game-changing. Whether you're looking to increase your energy, reduce stress, or get more done with less mental clutter, these habits can do for you what they've done for me. Let's dive in. 1. Gentle morning movement. Not a workout, just simple movement. For years, my mornings were a mess. I'd hit snooze multiple times, check my phone as soon as I opened my eyes, and rush into the day without a second to pause. Mornings felt like something to survive, not enjoy. Back then, I believed productivity meant powering through the grogginess and diving straight into the grind. The idea of moving first thing in the morning never occurred to me. But when I started adding just 5 to 10 minutes of light movement, like stretching or a quick walk, it completely shifted how I felt. My brain felt sharper, my body more energized, and the low-level stress that used to haunt my mornings began to fade. It was like hitting a mental reset button before the day even began. 2. The power of single tasking. Focus on one thing at a time. I used to be proud of my ability to juggle tasks. Emails during calls, lunch while brainstorming, scrolling while watching something. If I was multitasking, I thought I was being efficient, but it backfired. Tasks took longer, mistakes were more common, and by the end of the day, I felt totally drained, with little to show for it. My brain was constantly jumping between tasks, creating a sense of chaos that never let up. When I switched to single tasking, everything changed. My focus deepened. I got things done faster and better, and most importantly, I ended my days with more energy, not less. 3. The 2-minute rule. Beat procrastination with a small but mighty trick. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. It's deceptively simple, but it works. I used to let small tasks pile up. Responding to an email, putting a dish away, filing a paper. They weren't urgent, so I'd push them off. Eventually, they became this looming mountain of unfinished tasks, quietly stressing me out. When I started applying the 2-minute rule, that clutter disappeared, physically and mentally. My to-do list got lighter, my space felt clearer, and I had more mental bandwidth for what really mattered. 4. Journaling for mental clarity, a simple habit that brings powerful insight. I used to think journaling was only for people with extra time or passion to become a writer. Not for me. But when my mind started feeling tangled with constant thoughts and worries, I gave it a try. I didn't write anything fancy, just whatever was in my head. Within minutes, I felt a shift. Thoughts became clearer. Problems didn't feel as overwhelming. Journaling gave me a safe place to untangle my mind, reduce anxiety, and see things from a fresh perspective. Now, it's my go-to tool for emotional clarity. 5. Digital downtime. Unplug to recharge. My evenings used to look like this. Scrolling endlessly, binge-watching videos, flipping between apps, all in the name of relaxation. But I wasn't relaxing. I was overstimulating my brain. The result? Poor sleep, racing thoughts, and mental fatigue that didn't go away. When I started intentionally unplugging, even for just an hour, I began feeling calmer, more present, and much more in control of my time and attention. Disconnecting from screens helped me reconnect with myself. 6. Reading just 10 pages a day. Tiny effort, huge payoff. Reading always felt like something I should do but never made time for. That changed when I committed to just 10 pages a day. It didn't seem like much, but it added up fast. One book became 12 in a year. That's 12 new perspectives, ideas, and ways of thinking I wouldn't have discovered otherwise. This habit taught me that small, consistent actions can lead to incredible personal growth. 7. Practicing gratitude daily, the most underrated mindset shift. For a long time, I didn't take gratitude seriously. It sounded like a feel-good buzzword that didn't really apply to real problems. But when I found myself stuck in a loop of negativity, always focused on what was missing or going wrong, I gave it a try. I started writing down just 3 things I was grateful for each morning. Small things. A good cup of coffee, a quiet morning, a kind message. Little by little, my mindset changed. I started noticing more good in my day, even during stressful times. Gratitude didn't solve every problem, but it changed how I approached them. 8. Learning to say no. Protect your energy. I used to say yes to everything. Meetings, events, favors, you name it. I thought being available meant being successful, liked, or respected. Instead, I ended up burnt out and stretched thin, with no time for the things that mattered most. Learning to say no felt uncomfortable at first, but it quickly became one of the most freeing habits I adopted. It taught me that protecting my time is not selfish. It's necessary. 9. Weekly reflection. Learn valuable lessons from the past. For years, I was in constant motion. Busy, but not always moving in the right direction. I'd set goals but lose track, feeling stuck and unsure why. That changed when I started taking just 10 minutes each week to reflect on what worked, what didn't, and what I needed to adjust. That simple check-in gave me clarity, direction, and helped me stay aligned with what actually mattered. It's one of the most powerful tools for staying consistent and intentional. 10. Prioritizing sleep, the foundation for everything else. I used to think sleep was a luxury I couldn't afford, but once I started treating it like a non-negotiable, everything got better. My focus, my energy, my mood, even my creativity. The key? Creating a calming evening routine and sticking to a regular sleep schedule. It sounds basic, but sleep is the foundation that holds all the other habits together. Final thoughts. These habits may seem simple, but their impact is truly significant. You don't need to do all 10 right away. Just pick 1 or 2 that speak to you and start from there. The magic is in the consistency. Small changes, repeated daily, lead to massive transformation over time. If this resonated with you, give it a like and subscribe for more insights on personal growth. And let me know in the comments, which habit are you starting first?